Ladies and gents, what's happening? It's your boy Casey Mack. Try not to stay away from y'all too long, but making a little video. And yeah, I got my Texas hat on. See that there? TX. Yeah, we represent. But back to the topic. Dude told me my truck was too loud. He couldn't hear me on my last video, so what I've been doing. I say, okay, well, I'll just wait till I stop. And I forgot, I'll be forgetting when I stop because I'll be making moves, jumping out, going into shipping, receiving and stuff. So I'll be forgetting. But I remember today. I'm in Houston this morning. Authority being active 4 months. And, I'm just going to kind of, especially for the new people, really. Most of the older carriers, they know pretty much what they like to do and, how to do it. But the new carriers always need some advice, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of cats ain't gonna tell you nothing. We already know, you know what I'm saying? Everybody say, man, get you a truck, get in this business. Then when you get in the business, they ain't answering the phone. You know what I'm saying? That was my partner tell me. Man, they ain't answering the phone. And so, just gonna put a little game out there, for y'all that's kind of trying to figure out what to do, the power only people. I mean, some of the stuff I say can go for anybody. Because I'm still doing power only. 4 months strong. I'm still doing power only. I'm looking for a trailer. I just haven't found one. That I haven't been looking at seriously. I've been satisfied, but now I'm kind of want to push it a little harder to find me a trailer. But I started out doing like round trips. I found a broker. They, let me hook up to their trailer, go make the delivery, bring the trailer back empty. They paid me both ways. That was cool, but they didn't pay a lot. When you're using other people's trailer, they're not going to pay a lot most of the time because you're using their trailer. So they feel like you don't even have a trailer. But you can make enough money if you find the right broker. You can make enough money to get started. Pay your business bills, pay your personal bills, still put some money up. So if you managing your finances, you got a plan, you got a budget, and you discipline, you still can make good money doing power only. You just have to really have a plan, know how to strategize, know how to talk to these brokers and even shippers if you can find shippers doing power only. I haven't even went to the shippers just yet, but the broker's easier to reach in some cases. Sometimes shippers just as easier. Like I said, I haven't went there yet, but that's gonna be my new mission. I just been doing a lot of other stuff, but the deal I was doing, where I was doing round trips, I was ready to move up, make more money. So I started booking loadout trailers, and that's where you hook up to a trailer, same thing. It's a load on it, and you run it and you deliver the load. But with the loadout trailers, instead of bringing it back, well, you're still going to bring their trailer back empty, but they'll let you book a load, so you can make some money coming back because they're only going to pay you one way, and it's not going to be, top rate because you using a trailer. On top of that, they're letting you use it to bring, to book a load coming back. So that's where you make your money on your comeback. If you coming back home, some people just stay on the road. So I don't know what they do with their loadouts. They probably just try to keep booking and book their way back to where they got to go. With me, I start out in Dallas, and I go to cities, in my state, Houston, Austin, San Antonio. I go where I know there's freight coming back home. I don't go where there's no Dallas freight. Unless you pay me enough to go there and back empty, and I'm still trying to find a load coming back. But just in case I don't find one quick enough, I can just come on back, and I made enough to cover that whole day what I wanted to make. So keep that in mind. If you're going to take loads, sometimes they pay decent, and they might pay nice. But if there's nothing coming back, what you went down there for is all you're going to get. So make sure that if you're going somewhere to the middle of nowhere, make sure you charge enough to where you satisfied if you come back empty. Now, like I say, after about 3 months, I start booking loadouts. And it's a lot easier after you get about 3 months to book, the loadouts, because when you empty, you're going to need to find a load. And you're going to be calling brokers. You're going to be on the load board. You're going to be looking for loads. And a lot of, brokers going to say, when you need, some going to say you need 30 days. Some going to say you need 90 days. Some going to say you need 6 months. Broker told me yesterday you need a year. Man, get off my phone. Nobody, man, in a year I ain't gonna even want to run no loads for y'all. But it's all good. Whatever their rules are, it's all good. It's still brokers out there that'll deal with you. But when you less than 3 months, it's gonna be rough. So I did the round trips that didn't pay, that much. I did those for a good 30 days. And I got them to bump up the rate sometimes, especially when they needed me real bad. I mean, I do it for this, and they'll jump on it because they need it done. You got to know how to get your extra money. Nothing is set in stone. Everything is negotiable. Remember that. Everything in life is negotiable. So ask for more. I'm always ask for more. I mean, I'm in business. These companies are millionaires and billionaire companies. We out here small time, man, ask them for some more money. You talking to people that got access, they got, like I say, multi-millions and billions in their account. And they got major assets. So these are the people to ask. You asking your homeboys and homegirls, mom and dad and them for some money, ask these brokers, ask these shippers. When they got these loads posted for $650, tell them, man, I normally get $900 for that. I normally get $1,000 for that. How close can you get to that? You got to run your mouth. This is a sales. Any business is a sales job, no matter what. A lot of people say, I don't like sales. Well, you're not an entrepreneur. You can't be no good entrepreneur unless you hire a salesperson. Some companies hire salespeople. If you're not a good salesperson, you got to hire one. So you might as well start talking to people and get used to selling. Because in life, if you're a good salesperson, you're going to get somewhere. If you're not a good salesperson, you're going to need somebody to help you get places. So this is sales. And once you got 3 months, you start booking the loadouts, and your income increase. It's just like having your own trailer, but halfway, because you're going to take their load somewhere else for the low rate normally. Sometimes it can be decent. Sometimes I do get decent rates going with a loadout. And but coming back, you talking to brokers who they don't know that's not your trailer. It's not their trailer. So you telling them, I got a dry van, I got a reefer, I got whatever it is. And that's all they know. So you negotiate like, hey, it's my trailer. And then once you see that, now I'm 4 months strong, a month of booking loadouts, probably about 3 weeks. Now I got my flow going steady with the loadouts. Now I need a trailer because I'm looking at the money. It's a difference, and it's not always a huge difference every single time, because with the loadout, like I say, I done got some money that my partners who have trailers, what they're getting. I've been getting money like people with trailers, really, on a lot of my loads. But, on a regular, I'm getting kind of loadout rates, which is cool. But if this loadout, if having my own trailer is gonna get me an extra, just say $1,000 a week, that's $4,000 a month extra. So I'm gonna go buy a trailer. I don't care how high they are. People always say, man, the trailer's too high. You gotta wait on the price to drop. I don't wait on prices to drop. If it makes sense, I make my moves because it's gonna increase my cash flow. So if I'm paying if I'm buying a $40,000 trailer, not saying that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna still look for one, try to get a good deal. Hopefully I can find one 20 or less, if not 25. If I spend 40 and see one that's real nice and just go in and spend the 40, then I don't know. It might cost me what, $700 a month? Even if it costs me $800 a month. But if that trailer increased my cash flow by $1,000 a week, $4,000 a month, and it's costing me an extra $800 a month to make an extra $4,000, that's $3,200 difference. So if I'm making a good $3,000 extra, man, that makes sense to me. I'm not gonna be out here talking about, man, I ain't getting no trade. Them people who don't do mathematics. I do mathematics. I like numbers and I like math. Them the people that didn't do good in school in math. Them the ones that don't count fast. See what I'm saying? It don't take me long to realize, man, I don't care. Then I gotta, if when the values drop on the trailer and I don't spend 40,000 and the values go back down in that same trailer, just say in 9 months it's now selling for 20,000. So what? It's still making me an extra, $3,000 profit. So who cares? And guess what? In a year, that trailer gonna be paid off anyway. So what did I spend 40? And then 9 months later, whatever, is 6 months later, it's selling for 20. I don't care about that really. All I care about is increasing my cash flow. And don't let people tell you, man, don't do this, don't do that. Do the numbers for yourself. It's always people saying, man, I wouldn't do that. Man, that's too cheap. Man, don't buy that. It's too high. Man, look at their life. Look at their business. Look at their cash flow. And if it's all good, a lot of times them not the ones you want to follow anyway when you look at their success. But just in case, maybe they are successful. Maybe they just want to mislead you. Maybe they don't want you to become successful. So they telling you, nope, don't do that, don't do this. Just keep doing what you're doing, which you might not be happy with what you're doing. You might not be succeeding the way you're doing it. So you got to make a change. So don't listen to people tell you what to do, what not to do. Do what's best for you. When you start out this power only, I do recommend doing round trips. If you do load outs, you'll get it going somewhere. You might can't find no load, or you might have to wait till the next day to find the load. It happened to me. When I was less than 3 months in, I took a load to Houston. It paid me good, so I took it, $1,600 to go to Houston. That's nothing. I go to Houston and back every day for $1,600. You know what I'm saying? So $1,600. I caught it with a hot load. It was hot. It was 2 deliveries, but I didn't care. $1,600, cool. And dropped both of them. Now I'm looking for a load coming back, and everybody dissing me. Well, you need 3 months. You need this. I'm like, man, I've been driving 15 years. They don't care about that. They want to know how old your company is. That's all that matters to them. When they hit that MC, your DOT, and it tells them how long it's been active, that's all that matters. So, I got dissed a whole lot. I found little blows paying $1,000, $1,200, $1,300, all that coming back home to Dallas, but I didn't have the time. But, I started emailing the brokers. I was looking at their emails and phone numbers. I'm leaving messages, emails, text messages. I'm getting it done. And dude called me early that morning. I went to sleep. I didn't go home. I said, even though I can come back home with this $1,600, man, I ain't leaving until I got me something. So what I did, I went to sleep. I woke up about 2 in the morning. I went to sleep about 8 p.m. so I can get up early. I got up about 2 something. I want to get up at 5. I got up about 2 something, and start emailing, texting, and I fell back to sleep by 5. I got a call about 7 o'clock that morning. Off of 1, 2, 3 load board, I think. I put a bid in. And for $7.75 they accepted it. So I mean, it's still cool. The next day I brought a load back and delivered it. So in most cases, I go to Houston, deliver a load, pick one up, and I head back home. I can't deliver it to the next day anyway in half the time. Sometime I can come down here to Houston, pick a load up, take it back home, and deliver it in Dallas the same day. That happens. I've done that a few times. So you got to be patient. Learn the game for yourself. If you find some genuine help, then let somebody help you and get you going and learn the game so you can make you some money, because this is what it is. If you've been out hustling and the hustle game, then this is it. It's just hustling. Use your brain. Everything ain't numbers, but basically when it comes to the money part, it's just mathematics. Do it make sense financially? What your goals are. Don't go buy all these cars, and don't get these fine women all your money, and you can survive. Keep your expenses low. It's trucking, man. Lows pay. So if you in trucking and you ain't surviving, your expenses probably too high. So discipline yourself, keep pushing, and load out trailers. Yeah, that's the way I'm doing it right now. And I got some partners getting into the business too. I'm helping them with dispatching and stuff, because I want to see some more of my people getting some money. I can tell you what to do, and you still gonna be like, man, I don't know though. I want to hear you talk to the brokers. I want to, people just need to see it for themselves a lot of times. So I'm kind of doing it. I'm just gonna kind of probably do it for them a little bit. So anybody that needs some help with some dispatching, with getting some loads, with trying to really see how to do this and how to make this work, just holler at me. I don't even I don't know if I got contact information on here, but you can reach me at earthwideinvestments with an S at gmail.com, and just email me, tell me where you got my email address from if you need some help. Or if you know somebody else, you got a partner or somebody that needs some help, then shoot them the email address, tell them to hit me up, tell me where you found this info, and I can help you out. So, and I'll probably put it on my description somewhere, so that way you can see it. Cause I haven't been doing this really, for the money. I just been kind of on her doing something. It's okay sometimes to copy what people doing. Everybody on YouTube making videos, so I make me a video. I'm a copy sometime. Ain't gotta be create everything from scratch. Sometimes I see something that I like somebody doing, I'll do it too. I know how to do that too. I know how to talk. You know what I'm saying? I know how to hit record and all that on the phone. So yeah. Welcome to my YouTube channel, your boy Casey Mack. And man, once y'all get about 3 months though, get your load out trailer. You know what I'm saying? And get the moving. If you're doing power only, until you find you a trailer, get you load out, and then that way you can make more money on your other loads instead of just running power only all the way. You're gonna keep you in low amounts. I met a dude today when I was getting my oil changed. The dude said he made about 900. And he got a nice truck too. Second time I went to that place to get my oil changed, and that dude was there both times. Older dude, in his 60s. But that truck fly. I said, man, and he was getting it washed. He get it washed every time, arm around the tire. He put out, it be fly. I said, man, you must be trying to sell me that truck, because you just heard it both times I done came here. And he does power only. And he was like, man, I made about 9 something. I went to San Antonio and back, and made about 900, today, which that's money. I mean, he do it every day. So 5 days a week, that's 4,500. That's money. But I'm trying to do 4,500 in 3 days, But I mean, he eating, he's satisfied. That truck still pretty shining. He can pay for that for it to get washed and oil changed. So he happy. He ain't complaining. You know, I go to Houston. I try to go to Houston about 3 days a week. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So sometimes I might switch it up and go 2 days. Just depending on what I got going on. But and he been doing this for a while and making, like I say, 900, man, that's not no money to me. When I first started, when I went to San Antonio and back, I was getting like 1100 round trip. You know, same, deliver the freight, bring the empty trailer back, can't put nothing on it, but they pay me both ways. It was like a little $2 a mile, and it made me like 1100, 1140. So, and he doing flatbed on top of that. So, you know, everything ain't what he getting ain't doing ain't gotta be for me. He happy with his 900 doing flatbed power only. Get your 900. You know, I'm not happy. Sure wouldn't be happy doing flatbed, strapping and all that. Maybe he just want to work out. Cause like I say, he's an older dude. Maybe that's his workout. And maybe he don't need a whole lot of money. Maybe he just doing that to keep money coming. So everybody's situation is different. Know your situation. I'm on my grind, trying to maximize, because I got some other things I want to be doing. Real estate and some other stuff. So I'm going to let y'all go, because I ain't going to hold y'all too long, because I can go into some other stuff real fast. So, man, like I say, get your loadout trailer. If you need help with dispatching, holla at your boy, and I will help you out with that. And any questions, comment. Just comment, whatever, and I'll be checking them. I really don't be always on here, but I try to come on here a little more and interact a little bit more. Enjoy y'all day, and I'm finna enjoy this good H-Town weather. I got a load going to Tyler tomorrow, so I'm gonna go back to the house and chill out. When I leave here, unload it, go get loaded, and I'm gonna go back to the house. Hit D-Town. God bless.